Hi guys, so my name's Sophie and welcome to my new channel, sophreadsbooks. I kind of just wanted to introduce myself because I have just created this channel, and to do that I'm going to actually use the new to Booktube tag, which was created by Trina at Between Chapters. Where are you joining us from? I'm actually Australian and I live in New South Wales. How old are you? I'm 21 years old. Why did you join Booktube? I have been on other social media for a while now, but I feel like I have a lot of thoughts about the books that I read, and I also, I really want to share how much I'm enjoying these books. And a lot of my friends don't really read as much as I do, or they don't have the same interest in books. And so I really wanted to create this channel just to be able to talk to people and sort of share my feelings about these books. What's the meaning behind your channel name? My channel name is sophreadsbooks, and that's pretty common sense. My name's Sophie and I read books. So what type of books do you read and want to talk about on Booktube? I mostly read YA books, mostly fantasy, like historical fiction, paranormal. I do read contemporaries, but not as much. I usually have to be in a very specific mood to read contemporary books. But I also do read some adult books, so mainly fantasy and historical fiction. So that's what I'm going to talk about on this channel mostly. So who are some of my favourite authors? I have a lot of favourite authors. One that everyone loves is J.K. Rowling, but I also really like Aggie Stiefvater, and I do like Cassandra Clare's books. I have a really broad range of authors that I like, not so many that I love. One of the books that I have read recently is Aurelia by Lynette Noni, and Lynette is actually an Australian author. This is her second book in her series, and she is really lovely and her books are amazing. They're kind of like a Harry Potter cross, like A Court of Thorns and Roses kind of feel. They're really amazingly written and just so imaginative, and I absolutely love her as an author. So she'd probably be one of my absolute favourites or new favourite authors. What's the last book you read? And that is actually a debut release, and that is The Serpent King by Jeff Sentner. It sort of goes into religion and your last year of high school and finding yourself and trying to deal with family issues, and I really liked it actually. So what book are you currently reading? I'm currently reading The Scorpio Races by Aggie Stiefvater. I can't really decide if it's magical realism or fantasy or kind of a cross between the two, but yeah, it's really good. The writing is lovely and I really like the storyline, and I've only got about 80 pages left to read, so I'll probably finish this tonight. To use for bookmarks. I order a lot of my books through the Book Depository because it's cheaper, there's free shipping. Because I buy from the Book Depository, they send a bookmark with every single book order. So they tend to, if I order 6 books, they'll ship them all separately, and in every single box I get a bookmark. So I have hundreds of these, so you've got just normal ones and also colouring in ones. That I tend to use a lot because I'm not too worried if they get damaged or lost. But I do also have a couple from an Etsy shop called Magic Bookmarks, and they're these cute little magnetic bookmarks that you just sit over the page. So I have this one, and I've got a couple more on the way, and I ordered my mum a little Jamie one from Outlander, and they're really cute, but I'm a bit more worried about breaking these ones because they are super cute and they cost a little bit more. So show us your current TBR pile. I have about 400 books on my TBR at the moment, my physical TBR, because over the past year I've just been buying books, I've been given books. I have lots of books to read that I can't keep up with it. So if I showed you my current TBR pile, I would be showing you my entire bookshelf, and my room is actually getting renovated. So a lot of my books are in boxes, so I'd have to film just a massive box full. So probably, I'm not actually going to physically show you, but you'll probably see it as I do more videos. So which do you prefer? Hardcover or paperback, ebooks or physical books, or owning or borrowing books? So I prefer hardcover books because they look prettier and they feel a bit more sturdy and they stay open when you read them, but at the same time paperbacks are easier to shove in your bag and just take with you, or if you're traveling they're a bit lighter. So I don't know, that one's a tricky one for me. As far as ebooks or physical books go, I prefer the feel of a physical book in my hand, but I still read ebooks. I find nothing wrong with ebooks at all. Owning or borrowing books. I definitely prefer to own my own books. That's why I have such a massive TBR pile. I like to own my own books because then I can, pick them up months down the track and reread them over and over. Plus, I love having a bookshelf full of books. Which book or series got you into reading? I'm going to have a pretty typical answer. When I was really little, I picked up Harry Potter and I read them religiously. But then when I hit high school, I stopped reading pretty much till about, year 12. I think school kind of took priority over reading. When I finished school, my friend sort of shoved City of Bones by Cassandra Clare on me, and I read the whole series. So Harry Potter and also like the Mortal Instruments series got me into reading. How did you discover Booktube? I actually have a like reading / studying motivational blog over on Tumblr, and somehow through that I noticed Tilly and her books, and I saw a link to one of her videos. So I just was really interested because reading, and hopped onto her channel and was really interested. And so because of Tilly's channel, I've kind of just been exposed to more and more Booktube. Challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? I've seen a lot of videos lately about people talking about like the lack of original content on Booktube and people kind of like autopiloting through everything, and I think that that's something that everybody probably struggles with, and a challenge that I'll probably face as well. Trying to find original content and things to talk about. So I definitely think that'll be a challenge. And also I'm at uni full time in my 3rd year. I'm working part-time and doing a traineeship there. So it's just kind of another thing to squeeze into my timetable. But I really want to do it. It's something that I'm really passionate about, so I'm going to find the time to do it. But yeah, they are probably my biggest challenges that I'll have. Where else can we find you? So I have a WordPress blog, I'm over on Twitter, I have Instagram, and I'm also I have 2 blogs on Tumblr that I am constantly on, and I will link all those below. But yeah, like every link, so for the original video and my social media and all that sort of thing will be below, and I'll see you guys next time.